Okay, guys, I see you survived lesson number 1, and now you're here for number 2, and we're going to keep on going. So, this is the second pattern that we're going to learn for these blues things, right? And we're going to learn a little bit different picking this time. It's still going to be all down, okay, which is easy to pick down, because that's all we did on the first lesson was. Okay, so it's a da 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 da. Okay, so this is a little bit different. We're going to bring fingers 2 and 3 up in this area. Okay, so we're going to do something like this. Okay, so start on the 2nd fret of your D. These will all start on the 2nd fret D. You'll stay on 2nd fret G, 2nd fret on the A. Okay, and we're going to end up doing something like this. We're going to still have the 3rd finger here to the 4th fret, but this is going to be a little change because we're going to make use of this open A string. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3. Okay? So we're going to count a little bit differently. We're not going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, we're going to play that 4 times, right? Just like that. And it helps to count out loud as you're playing too, so you can track your timing. Okay, then we're going to go down here. And same deal, 2 times. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now that's on the G, and then we're going to go back up to the D string. Then when we come up to the top to the A and E, it's 1 time. Then down to the bottom to the G. Then back to the top here, to the beginning. And then we end with whatever you want, okay? You can end this any way you like. There's no rule to the ending of this, okay? So when you've got it all completed, it should be this. Any ending you want, but count it out loud. It really helps. Count it out very quietly if you want, or count it out loudly. You can try tracking it in your head with counting too, because I could sit here and just like so I know that each time I complete a round or a bar, it's going to be like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so I know on my switch, when I go to switch, now switching is something, should have mentioned it in the first video, but I'll mention it here anyways. Switching is something that does take time to do. You are going to fumble a lot at first. Don't worry about it. You're a noob. You're training your body to do stuff it's never done before. Okay, and somebody like me or somebody else, we could all make this look easy. And well, we've been playing for a long time, right? And a lot of practice, a lot of repetition. This is all repeat, screw up, repeat, screw up, repeat, not as much screw up, okay? You get better with time, right? It's all about keeping at this, every single day, keeping at it, making that time, okay? Now, though I do recommend even to my students, at the beginning, half an hour a day, okay, especially at that beginning stage. You really need to put in that time to get things going, focus. I do give my students video files, and I hope they watch them. Some of them actually don't, so I actually quit giving them files. But those who keep watching them, I'll keep giving them files, because it's a lot of work for me to do that extra work for them, right? But either way, you've got the video here on YouTube. You can watch this over and over and over and over and over and over until you get it. And then you could sit here and play along with me during the video, right? And we could keep going. So that kind of ends this one. So it's the same as the first, except we're bringing in 2 extra fingers for a little bit different here, right? So, and just take it slow. You don't need to race at the beginning with this, because that ain't going to help you any. There's no fast tracking guitar, okay? You're going to learn at whatever pace you're also capable of learning at. You're only going to get as good as quickly as how much time and effort you put in, but don't put in more than a half an hour a day for the first while, because even though this is a lesser pain, we'll say, right? It's just it's more of a discomfort, even though it's lesser than starting with chords right away, which can really hurt. You know, you still got to take your time. You don't want to overdo it, right? You don't want to drive yourself nuts. So I would say probably for the first at least 2 months, stick with at least a minimum of a half an hour a day, okay? And then start slowly building your time up, right? Now, you could even split that half hour a day in 15-minute segments, so twice a day for 15 minutes at a crack, right? Wherever your time schedule is, try and get that half an hour put in every day without fail, as much as possible at least, and you know, you're going to get better quicker, right? And if you really focus on what I'm trying to teach you and show you on the guitar, it's really going to help you. Also, make sure you tune your guitar before every time you play, because it could sound generally in tune, but trust me, guitars do not stay in tune indefinitely. Wood moves and shifts all the time. These things are not going to stay in tune all the time. And you need to get into that practicing habit too, regardless of tuning your guitar all the time, so you become better and better and faster at getting your guitar tuned to proper pitch. So this way you're ready to just rock and go, all right? Thanks for watching. Comments below, and we'll see you on the next one. Ciao.